keep it fights, strictly fights?
You know what, I'm trying to now, honestly speaking, because also like I just genuinely don't want to spend a lot of time on my phone in general. So I just kind of want to just like on social media in general. I just don't want to spend time on social media.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like it really does take a lot out of me as well.
True.
But like just basically just like my fighting career, like personal stuff here and there, sprinkle this and that. Like
you're lucky that in your field that you don't have to like, you don't really need social media like that. I feel like as an artist, do you?
Bro, I think you do.
Really?
I think to a degree, like if you're talking about, we're talking about now actually, this guy Colby Covington's a UFC fighter, and he was gonna get cut from the UFC with because he was seen as labeled as a boring fighter.
Yeah, but he was winning.
But he was winning.
But he was a boring fighter.
Boring fighter, but he's dominant winner. So now he kind of had to create a character a persona to become.
Just try talking on the mic.
Hello. 1 2
He had to create a persona to become a character, and he's just really talking shit. His character is really just talking shit and insulting people, but it worked like to promote his brand. And now on his IG, it went from just regular guy to now he's posting with bitches the whole time.
Really?
Big Trump supporter.
Actually, like a lot like that, bro.
Like that.
100%, bro.
Like that.
Like you'll actually hire like chicks and stuff.
But for him it's cringe though. His is a bit more. But he basically did that. So it, like you said, there was a niche for that where it's like, let's see, you know, this character and whatnot, and it worked in his favor. Like he needed social media. So for fighting, I feel like that must be applicable to.
Like you were saying, I'm sure for you, it's definitely
it's a need. Like I can't even be like as an artist that like, yo, I ain't trying to be on social media or anything like that.
Dude,
like I gotta, whether I like it or not, whether I feel like this is cringe. Like fuck, what I'm doing is so cringe. I just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta get over that.
I guess in your field, obviously it translates because like viewership is more people listening to you, more people downloading you, more people. You kind of like.
Got to.
You need it, bro. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Really
it makes sense.
That's that engagement. So you need
it. Makes sense. The same as like being a pro fighter. Like, if you want to have any leverage in any like organization, you kind of have to have like a big following. Just because that also equates to more people watching.
Eyes on the sport.
And which equates to more people watching the promotion.
And you also just gotta stick with the times now. The way in which the world is moving is going towards there. So you can't want to now not.
You need to, because that also helps you get fights booked as well.
No, 100%, bro. And also like we gotta be honest here. Like I'm saying, it's a leverage as well. Like it helps you negotiate things, especially when you're trying to negotiate a contract. Like you also kind of wanna have your best interest in mind. But in order for you to do that, you gotta have, like we're saying, like the views, the followers. You gotta have to. So you have to. I feel like you do. You gotta push. You gotta push. You gotta market yourself. You gotta be marketable.
Dog. So like,
because you're a brand.
Everyone's we're all brands. We're all brands.
Everyone's a brand. You're a brand. You gotta represent yourself.
And you gotta be marketable, bro. They gotta be able to like Connor or Izzy or
Connor's out.
But the thing is, he can go out for years and come back and sell out. You know.
He's out here, bro. He's living his best life, bro. He's living his best life.
Did you see that video where like he put on IG where he was getting head from his wife?
What?
Did you see that?
Bro, I remember telling
on IG,
on his story.
But no.
You know what he did? So so he's on a yacht, on his yacht, and like you can see the fucking sea and shit.
Yeah.
And then you just see this head go like this, bro, and he's like recording it here and like.
And no ban, no nothing.
He deleted it. He deleted it.
Post and delete.
Yeah, like a post and delete.
But it's everywhere, bro.
But
I was on Twitter and I saw
on Twitter and I saw that shit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I wish I saw it on IG that day.
Yeah, I know.
But I saw it on Twitter. I was like, this motherfucker's
wild,
bro.
He's wild.
Yeah, he's wild.
Wild.
Fucking wild. So, dog, when did you get into like fighting?
Into scrapping?
Yeah, because like back then I never knew as a fighter. But do you know this nigga as a fighter?
So are we?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't even know either. Dude, I started actually, you know what? I started off with karate as a kid. I used to watch that show. There was a show on Disney. Same time I was skating. It was called Kicking It. Right? Yeah, so it's basically there's these kids skating, and there's one of them does karate and shit. And I'm like, yo, dude, we're the same age. This looks cool. Let me try it out. I tried it out, and I've just stuck with it ever since. But it wasn't a thing of like I knew I wanted to do MMA. I just kind of wanted to do karate at the time, and that progressed to another martial art, and that progressed to another martial art, and that progressed to me doing MMA. But it's it's like a journey. It just kind of built up on its own.
Yeah. Now you be doing that like full time now.
Yeah,
full-time fighter.
Full-time fighter, but like still amateur. Like I only got 13 fights, 10 and 3. Yeah, dude, but it's full time, dude. Like I spend most of my time in the gym. Monday to Saturday, I'm in the gym.
That's your office,
bro. That's my office, bro. That's my office. But that's like my studio. That's where I get to like
express yourself.
Not just express myself, but like ingrain things into myself and like express myself, ingrain things to myself. It's like anything in life. In order for you to get good at it, you just have to do it in multiple, like, you know what I'm saying? Like multiple. You like if you're playing piano, you can't be like, if you really want to be a good piano artist, you can't be practicing like once a week.
No. It's consistent.
It's that dedication you've got.
Exactly, that drive. You got to be able to
put in.
Yeah, dude.
So how, like, at what age or what point did you think that, okay, I think I fall in love with this martial arts thing, I want to turn it into a career now?
Straight after high school, I'm training for a year and I'm just doing taekwondo, but like, it's like the training partners weren't consistent. There weren't like a lot of training partners at the time. So like, okay, you feel like you're preparing for something and you want something, but like you're like, okay, there's no one to train with. The coach as well. The coach didn't seem like he really like cared too much. Bro. He looked like he was trying to get like a paycheck.
Bro. I'm trying to get my cash on the arm, bro. Like all that shit is extra, bro. Goals and dreams.
Just literally, bro. So then I was like,
that kills it.
Yeah, it really does.
You don't feel like you feel like there's no future here. There's no future here.
Coach is gonna be as motivated as you, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Or even more. You got even more because you gotta push me,
bro. And I felt like I was more about it than he was. And at that time I was like you were saying earlier before the podcast, you were saying you sort of like saw like some videos on Facebook and then slowly got into it, right? Mine was like similar. I was actually on YouTube and then I got like I get like weird like suggestions like jiu-jitsu versus taekwondo or taekwondo versus karate, and then like I started seeing like these MMA fights and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I started seeing it's like, okay, there's different arts, so I can actually take what I've been doing, which is taekwondo at the time, and I can apply it in this format. I'm like, that sounds cool. And then also you hear that these guys get paid, so it's like okay, cool. Then like I start getting into it and I was like, okay, you can actually make like a living over this, you know, you can make a career, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what, actually I think I'd rather do this makes more sense, and it just seems more challenging than anything else. And I felt like I was also the point where I was like, I'm enjoying taekwondo and stuff and I love it and stuff, but it doesn't feel challenging.
Trying to take it to the next level.
And like what other, with MMA, once you have taekwondo, what other disciplines did you need to kind of complete you as like a fighter that's able to compete in an MMA competition?
Well, you have to be versatile, I think, in MMA. And so at the time I did taekwondo, so I thought, okay, cool, I can strike. I got some striking. And then I followed with like I started doing jiu-jitsu at like a gym here in Centurion. And I did it for like 3 months. But then the thing is that they had pro fighters in that gym. And I would see these pro fighters and I'd see how they train as well. And it reminded me of these taekwondo guys. And I'm like, nah, dog, I can't be in this gym. And then I started like Googling like gyms around the country, which was actually the best gym in the country. And I found it in Sunninghill. Like a proper, like a way like where I'm coaching, where I'm actually coaching now. Right now. Okay. But at the time, I was researching them. I used to see their stuff on EFC. Then I'm like, okay, this is cool. Fight Fit Militia, this gym's cool. Okay, they're winning. They got like, I think they've had over 8 champions in that one gym, which is like crazy. They had like, our gym has produced, I think, the most amount of UFC fighters
really?
In the country.
Crazy.
So yeah, we had Don, we had JP at the time. Yeah. But like I'm saying, like, okay, so all that research, I'm like, okay, cool, dude. You can actually translate what you're doing, but just in a different platform. So I was like, yeah, let me try that. And then I started with jiu-jitsu and then found the gym. And then I was like, okay, dude. Yeah, this is where I need to be.
And I mean, the proof is there if you're talking about people that actually made a career out of it and became very successful. It's like that's gonna rub off on you
100%, bro. Because then you're able to see that, okay, if these guys were able to do it, what's like if I just follow the format.
Facts.
No brainer. That's simple. But yeah.
And when was your first fight? It was like first pro fight.
Bro, I'm still amateur. I'm still amateur. Okay. I'm taking my time to go pro. I don't wanna
rush it and shit.
No, dude, I don't wanna rush it. And also what's
that like though, bro? Like getting ready for a fight, and like what's the mental process like?
It's stressful. I think initially when you get started, it's stressful, bro, because it's like, this is like as fun as it might seem and stuff like that. It does get scary at
Knowing
times,
that
bro.
tomorrow's the day.
No, like tomorrow, like
down.
tomorrow's the day. Me, I'm gonna fight this dude I don't know nothing about, and we're gonna scrap. You can get knocked out.
You can get knocked out.
You can get knocked out in front of everybody that you love. You know, so it's like, bro, it's a different mindset to put yourself in, dude, because you're vulnerable, bro. Also, like, you shirtless. This man's shirtless. It's you know. But like, I feel like it's the way working up there is like, it's a lot, bro. Like, it's a lot. Like, mentally, you go through a lot of stages of like, you're excited, you're gonna be fighting, and then you're like, the fear of doubt kicks in. Then you're like, damn, I could lose, and then you're like, nah, I can't lose, and you're like, wait, how do I know I can't lose? It's like you start playing these mind games with yourself, and you start making it more. I feel like we as fighters, we all make it seem more than it is at times, because like, yes, it's a fight, but it's
a stressful situation too.
No, 100%, 100%. But it's not like not like
on a stretcher.
But this, you could, bro. You could. But I mean, I personally feel like there's worse things you could go through, bro.
True.
Like we could be chilling here, and dudes kick this door in, and there's like 5 of them with guns. I'd be more stressful over that. Or like my life's out in. Then it's me, it's you, just me and you. Nah,
that's what you gotta worry about.
Yeah, dude, it's me and you. That's all. Nah, dude, I feel like that's.
Have you ever been knocked out in a fight?
I have, bro. I have. Flash. And I remember
what does that feel like?
Yeah, what does
that
feel like?
Like nothing. It's weird. It feels like nothing. It feels like you blink. Like,
that's how quick nap.
Like a quick nap. But also depending on how you got knocked out. I got knocked out going out, right? Like, I was exiting the pocket. And this was all ego. And this is where I learned. And this is why I feel like in the amateur fighter, you gotta have to take your time with amateurs. So you also gotta know who you are as a person and who you are as a fighter, and how different situations affect you.
Sure.
But I was in the pocket. This dude was hitting me hard the first round, and then obviously I'm getting hit. I want to hit back. I'm hitting back hard, and then it becomes an ego fight. And it's like, okay, now I'm cornering this dude. I'm getting him. I'm like, okay, he's getting tired. I'm getting cocky, my hands are down, I step back, I get clipped with like a left hook, I drop, I open up, the ref's on top of me, and I'm like, fuck.
That's gonna be the worst.
You're like, fuck. Yeah, I know it's over.
Fuck.
I guess.
Fuck, no. Yeah.
So it's literally just kind of like a blink and it's like, oh, fuck.
It really is like that, dude.
Quick.
And like, you hear people say like you can't feel your legs and stuff like that, and like I'm sure you've seen videos of people getting like,
lifeless.
Bro, like, I swear, like, I remember stepping back, blinking, and I'm on the floor. And I'm like, wait, what happened? How did that happen?
How did that happen? It's not painful, not anything like that. It's just like quick.
No. But it's obviously the pain of losing is like, the pain of getting knocked out.
I think it's
pain of getting knocked out.
It's probably the worst way you can lose.
Of course, no. No, dude.
Submissions worse?
No, I don't think so. No, submissions are not worse. But the worst way you can lose is by getting beat by a guy for 3 rounds. Wow. Like for example, Khabib, like a Khabib style, or like a Khamzat style. If you're familiar with that, like I put pressure on you, I take you down, I beat you up, you get up, I take you down, like suffocating. I feel like that's the worst way to. I mean, you get knocked out. It's also like, bro, I'm human. We're all human. It just takes one here, and you're out, bro. You're out. So for me, it felt like I felt like I was winning the fight. So to me, it also helps, like, because you need this as a fighter, you need your ego. It kind of felt like, okay, I was winning, I got knocked out. That was lucky. Yeah, that's humble.
Yeah, that humble you. Like,
now I know that I can't.
My opponent,
I can't.
Take anything for granted.
You can't take anything for granted. I can't think that, okay, I can be slick here with my hands down, moving like this, no, dude. Now it's like, okay, I gotta be defensively responsible. I gotta have to have my hands up at all times, even if I feel like I'm getting the best of the guy. I just gotta make sure.
Yeah.
You know.
See it through.
But yeah.
But I'm sure the feeling of knocking someone out, even just winning in general.
Yeah. How was your first knockout experience? When you knocked someone out?
I haven't had like a standing knockout, but I've had like ground and pound, like TKO knockouts where the ref steps in, which for me, I feel like that's the most satisfying thing. I know it sounds sick, but bro,
I'm sure the feeling of like,
bro, the feeling of like training someone and feeling, because fighting is energy. You can feel each other's energy in the cage, bro. And the feeling of like getting a guy down, dominating him, feeling him like try to exert his way out. And then he's like,
got you.
Ooh.
You're like, I got you. What you gonna do now?
Dude, yeah, no, the feeling of that, I feel like, is the best, because It's more, and I feel like it's more than a physical of like, I knocked you out, you know. And you can knock me out, I can knock you out. We can go back and forth until we out. But like dominating someone else, bro. I feel different. Like that's different, bro. For skill, pound for pound, I beat you. There was nothing you were able to do about it.
Because you didn't have answers to any of them.
No, and that's the best thing. Like, there's nothing worse than fighting. I'd much rather fight like a front, like, maybe not. I was gonna say Francis. Maybe no. I mean, no, actually no. Francis is good, bro. He's good. And he has grappling now. He has grappling.
He has grappling now for real.
Yeah, dude. He has wrestling now, bro.
His game.
Not just knockouts anymore. Because no, dude, he was knocking everyone out, bro.
There was a Cyril Gane fight when I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. See, that's scary. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight a guy who can knock you out and who can like out
grapple. Oh,
what do you do? What do you do? You get a gun. Pop. So I'm kidding.
So what is your go-to move then? Are you strong at like?
I'm a grappler.
You're a grappler.
I'm a grappler, but like, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I enjoy grappling a bit more. Okay. I do at where I am in my stage of my career.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love striking and I love striking. It's fun. But like I was saying to you guys earlier, there's no better feeling than feeling like you imposing your will on another person and you feeling that they can't do anything about it, bro.
You're getting weaker.
Bro, there's nothing better than that. But like, not just grappling. I grapple to finish. I'm not just grappling to like to like win by decision, stay on top of you. No, I'm grappling to do damage, bro. Because I want to feel like that feeling. That feeling's good. That feeling's good. That feeling's good, bro. Feeling's good, and you kind of have to have that if you're fighting also.
Exactly. You gotta,
I feel like.
Have you ever choked anyone out?
No, bro, that escapes me as well. I almost did, bro. Not my second lost fight, my second fight of the year. I had a dude in a rear naked choke and I was on his back. And this dude, literally, I'm on his back, like we're standing, right? He literally does a front flip, hits the ref, drop down.
What?
Yeah, dude, like I'm on. Actually, I have the video. I'll show you guys. But I'm having like a rear naked choke, like Oliver style, and then he rolls, he hits the ref. Oh my god! What? But yeah, no submission yet. No, but soon. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully.
Have you been submitted?
No, only knocked out.
Make a nigga tap out.
Yeah, dude.
Make a nigga tap.
Yeah.
So currently, like, who's your favorite fighter right now? Bro?
It goes through stages. I would say Charles Oliveira. Thing for number, like that dude for me is.
His story is quite cool.
It is, bro. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
He was that guy who
couldn't get it right.
Yeah, couldn't get it right. And, like mentally.
Yeah.
And he I suppose he had the skill, but just mentally wasn't quite there. But then developed and turned into this kind of dark horse of the division, and then just took over. Now he's that guy.
Bro, he's like a Brazilian hitman, dude. That dude. So back to why you asked me my favorite fighter, and mine is Charles Oliveira, but the reason being is just how composed he is as a fighter, and just like I was talking about, like there's nothing more scary than fighting someone who's dominant everywhere. And that dude, bro, he's just too smooth. Striking, grappling, he has the most finishes in the UFC history.
If that guy gets on your back, it's over.
Bro, most submissions, most finishes. Like this dude is like. Yeah, dude.
You gotta respect that.
You gotta respect that. You have to respect that. So for me, that's the dude I'm looking at, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I like what he's doing.
What division is he? I'm like, what?
He's lightweight. He's lightweight. He's lightweight.
So what in kilograms? What's
lightweight is 70 kilos, 70 kgs. But
70 kgs.
They don't weigh that on fight night because obviously everyone cuts.
Yeah, you do.
So you cut your weight to the most that you can, like physically hold. And then you replenish yourself and you rehydrate and stuff.
So you're coming in a couple kgs heavy on fight
probably
nights.
I would assume he'd be probably from, okay, let's say he weighed in at 70. I'm assuming he'd maybe get back to 77, even 75, 77. Yeah, dude, some guys
just from drinking water, really.
No. Yeah, like just rehydrating, food, water, because I mean guys are coming off, like some guys cut from like 80 something, like 82
to lightweight.
To lightweight, bro.
Damn.
Guys are cutting like a shit ton of weight, bro. Like it's
so you gotta be on like a strict diet.
How are weight cuts for you?
For me, not bad, dude. Because I'm like cutting like 2 kilos. Like I'm right there at my weight class. I'm not doing.
What is your weight class, bro?
Featherweight now. Featherweight now. Probably.
Oh, now what were you before then?
When I go, no, I'm saying like when I go pro, it's probably gonna go bantam. It's like 61.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, it's like 61.
Wait, what? 61 is what?
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight. Okay.
And 66 is featherweight. So I'm walking around like 68. Sometimes 70. I'm probably like 70 now.
Okay.
Probably 70. Good weekend of eating.
Okay.
But yeah, like 61.
Okay.
61 is bantam.
And when you putting, like, if you know you got a fight coming up, how long is your fight camp normally?
There's no, well, in our gym there's no such thing as a fight camp, bro. Like this is my job. From Jan to December. I'm in the gym. So we don't really get like cap, like you get. I think that's like a mindset in like this in the States, because I think what happens is that fighters, when they turn pro, they fight like, okay, I got a fight, it's coming in 3 months, so for 3 months they'll prepare for this fight, and then they'll win, and then they'll just like until like maybe they get another contract, then they'll get back to the gym. But like so us, it becomes
like more of a job than just like
being 100% fully committed. And that's also hard, dude. It's also hard when you feel like you just, okay, for example, let's say I've been preparing for a fight for 3 months. Okay, I just won. I take a 2-week break. Now I have to come back. I don't have a fight announced yet, but I'm just in the gym. I'm just training. I'm waiting for a call from a manager, waiting to be told I have this opponent, I have this opponent. So I think for a lot of guys, that grind kind of gets like tedious. I think that grind of like just staying in it, because it's hard, bro. Everyone has lives. We all have lives. People have personal things that are going through and experiences they feel like they're missing, because this thing can take a lot out of you, dude. Like anything else, it can take a lot out of you. Like you not seeing your family, you not spending time with them. So I think for a lot of fighters, it's like camps are needed for them, because you wanna spend time with your family and your loved ones and stuff like that. But for us, for me personally speaking, no, I don't have. So there's no. I'm always in camp, dude. I'm always training. Okay. I'm always training. I'm always training.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday.
I'm always training.
So you're only chilling on like Sunday, bro?
Yeah, but not all the time. Some Saturdays, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some Saturdays I take off. Some Saturdays, for example, I come back to Centurion, visit my mom, see my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But like,
But for the most part, it's
training.
It's just grinding, bro.
But it has to be. I mean, if you're talking about, we're talking about it now, a dedication to professional sports, especially, like it demands 6 out of 7 days minimum, really, if you're being honest.
But I think, like in any career that you're doing that's professional, I think it will be demanding.
Consistency.
You have to. You kind of have to build that base, bro.
Especially if you want results.
If you want
like,
that,
you gotta push yourself to the max.
You do.
Like fuck talent, like
you do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like consistency over talent.
But this is like what we talk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You have to graft, bro, and you have to. I think you kind of have to be obsessed over it as well. Whatever you're doing, and I think for me that makes it easier. Like I can justify wanting to train Monday to Saturday because I want to be world champion. I don't want to just be. I don't want to just be fighting because fighting. No, dude, I want to be a world champion. I want to have a legacy. There's things that I want to do.
True.
So I know, like, you gotta make sacrifices, and it's like sometimes it is unfortunate because it feels like you're putting yourself in the back end, but you also gotta remind yourself like
that's what it takes,
dude, bro. You have to. And
like for you, when you're talking career wise and whatnot, obviously you're taking your steps getting to that point. What's your like plan?
Okay, like my roadmap. That's a good way of putting it. I think for now, I think I'm fighting Worlds now. Okay, so I did SA Champs, won SA Champs. The next big thing is going to Abu Dhabi, fighting in Abu Dhabi in the Amateur World Championship. So that's either November or Jan. I think it might be Jan.
Of this year.
Yeah, either November this year or Jan next year, and then winning that, and then maybe doing it one more time, and then turning. But also obviously, getting an amateur title in this country, fighting overseas. At least fighting overseas twice, and then I'll be like, okay, I think I've defended my title. I've fought overseas. I've fought international opponents. It's not going to be a thing of like I go pro, and then they give me a Russian guy, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm fighting a Russian. You know what I'm saying?
Getting to the dogs.
But that's what happens. But that's what happens to a lot of people, bro. That's what happens to a lot of people. Like
they can kill your career
easy at the gate. As soon as you open up, Here's a Russian guy. Here's Vladimir from Moscow. You know what I'm saying? Here's this guy. And you're like, now the doubt starts creeping in your head, like, I've never fought a Russian guy. I don't know what I'm expecting. I've only fought guys in my country. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like at that point, the best thing to do is like just stick to the plan, stick to like what you know,
But in order for you to stick to the plan, you also have to know what your plan is and what your style is. So you need to take your time in amateurs, developing your skill and knowing
figuring yourself out too.
Exactly.
So when that time comes,
and this is the problem. Some guys turn pro, and then while pro, they figure out like, oh, they thought they were a wrestler. Now I got knockout power. Now they want to start knocking guys out. Or vice versa. Like you think you can only knock guys out, and then you get out wrestled, and you're like, damn, okay, now I gotta start. I have to start learning wrestling. But now you're pro already, bro. Now you got a loss on your record, and that's gonna stay forever. My amateur record is not here forever. My record's gonna start again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get another chance.
I saw your record right now is like 6-3-0.
Well, like it's 10-3. 10-3. They don't put the SA Champs record. I don't know why. It's because it's like a tournament-based thing, so they don't add the thing. But it's 10-3. It's 10-3.
So are you on like a 4 winning streak, something?
Yeah,
like that right
4 or 5 winning streak. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The last fight I lost was the one where I got knocked out. But you see, like you
when
need
was
that. That was 2020. No. That was
quite a while ago.
Yeah, it was 2020. 2020, I think. 2020.
Quite a while ago.
2020. Yeah.
So since then you've won like every fight.
That's
a crazy comeback.
Yeah, dude.
From getting knocked out to like now I've won.
I'm sure that like adjusted your mindset too of just like now.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta come different.
Give anything to chance.
Yeah.
I can't slack because you know how bitter that feeling was
100%.
of losing, especially by knockout. But it's like now I want to go and dominate everybody in my life.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's got to change that.
No, definitely does, because then you also like realize that you're not, and this is, we're all like guilty of this as like as fighters, is that like we all have that invincibility like mindset. Like if you haven't lost, you think you're the greatest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you haven't got knocked out, you'll think I'll never get knocked out.
That can hurt your career. Yeah, by feeling like it could never be me.
It could never be me. But you see that with a lot of fighters. I would take like Costa for example. Like when Izzy knocked him out, bro, and then he fought for Tori, he didn't look the same. He didn't look the same. But before that, he was smashing everyone. He was smashing everyone. Then he fought one guy who knocked him out. Then his mindset changed, because then he started looking at himself differently. Yeah. But you say
it humbles you.
But it humbles you. I'm sure just like Kamaru. I'm sure Kamaru got humbled as well.
Bro, that dude's gonna come. Are you winning the entire fight?
I didn't see that coming.
No one did.
No one did.
I had Edwards picked, but I thought he was gonna do what he did in round 1. I thought he was gonna mix it up. But after round 1, he wasn't having.
In round 1, he looked good.
He looked good.
When it came to the rest of them, it was just like Kamaru just took over. He just put his foot on the gas.
Bro,
it was just consistent.
Yeah,
bro.
It was really consistent.
And it was really a formality. There was it was the final round.
Final round.
Last minute.
I mean, you really, it's a done
really
deal.
Thinking, okay,
bro,
this is over.
I can take my foot off the gas a bit. Nah, dude. As soon
as
you
do
never
that, switch off, huh?
That's a crazy thing, dude.
I can imagine, losing a title at that level. There's also big implications,
Of course,
like,
of course, and
mindset,
also,
but also,
also where he is in his career as well. Like he's like what, 34, 35. Like it's towards the end. You just lost by knockout. You're gonna need to take some time. Like head kick, like to the point your eyes are open. Like that's
dude.
A bad one, I haven't seen one like that where your eyes are like wide open like that, dude. And at the point of his career where he's like towards the end, it's like,
you don't really want to take too many more hits.
No, dude. No.
No, that's wild, bro.
And it's, I mean, these guys, the way these guys get head kicked, it's like you're kicking a ball or something. It's just
yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's scary.
Night.
It's scary.
Night. Hey, yo, man, we'll be right back from this.
From this break.
We'll be right back. What were you gonna ask him before?
I wanted to ask. So, just seeing your outlook on fight camps and whatnot. I suppose a fight could come whenever.
Yeah.
And what does like the future look like for your next fight?
Well, it depends on like the promotion. I would definitely love a title shot. I feel like I would definitely love a title shot. I feel like my division in this country, I feel like I've been grafting for hard enough. I feel like dude, and also not just saying I feel like I deserve a title shot just because of I feel like just based on results. And also like I'm willing to be a defending champion as well. Like I want to get it, and I want the best guys to come fight me
and chase you.
Like that's what I want, because it's not like I've had a thing where like I've had a fight this year, or like 2 fights this year where like guys didn't accept the fight. Like they got given my name and like no, or like week of the fight they're like, like 2 weeks before the fight they tell me okay, it's cancelled.
They pull out.
The guy pulled out. Oh, like week of the fight I'll get a new opponent, and then 2 days later like there's nothing.
That's like, so do you
get what I'm saying? Like it's like I feel like
building up that reputation too now,
which is good. But I'm like I wanna fight. I wanna be busy. I wanna fight. Active. I wanna be active, bro. I wanna be active. That's the best way.
Turn it down because they're scared.
You want 100%, bro. 100%. I think also just like with like how we're saying like how knockouts are viral now, like if you lose, you don't want to lose, and no one wants to lose in a way where like, you're getting completely dominated by a guy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I understand, like I wouldn't want to fight me either. I understand, like I'm annoying. I'm annoying, and I'm annoying. I know. But that's the thing.
In the division, who's like your competition?
In the country. In the country.
Call him out.
I'm like in the country, bro. I'm trying to fight international guys. I feel like no. Bro, I'm the number 1 featherweight in the country. I prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like
the results speak for themselves.
Like 2-time almost, if you want to say it. Like because I did this in 2020, got all the way to the finals with my teammate, and then I did it again this year. Got the gold. I'm not fighting my teammate. Got the gold. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, do you get what I'm saying? I've done this like multiple times now. I feel like
you proved yourself.
I want to fight international guys. That's what I'm looking for. I want the hardest. This goes back to me saying why I want the title. I want the hardest fights for me. I want to see what I'm like at amateurs. I want to test the best guys and then turn pro. You know what I'm saying? Defend my title, go overseas, fight a couple international guys, know what my style is, solidify that, and then I'll go pro. You know what I'm saying? But I just want the title just so I can have challenges. That's where I'm coming from. But no particular name that I feel like is a challenge. No particular name.
No one in particular.
There's some good guys, but
like,
it's different. No disrespect, but it's just different. It's just different.
On that topic, what is your dream fight?
My dream fight?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like the dude I'd love like to fight most? You would love to fight with,
yes.
That's hard. My dream fight.
That would be a spectacle, like a main event.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. Okay, I'd have to go. Dream fight. That's a really good question. That's a hard one. Because it's like who? Like, do I want to fight one of my like? Maybe Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse. Demetrius Johnson. Maybe Demetrius Johnson. That's actually a good one. He just had a crazy knockout. He just had, bro, and he got knocked out a year ago the same way. The same way. Yeah. So I feel like, that would be, for me personally, that'd be my dream fight.
And he's the GOAT.
Bro, I think he's the GOAT. I think he solidified that he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
If not, like,
over John Jones?
John Jones. He's so controversial.
How? I mean, obviously he's, controversial character. Oh, but the Reyes fight?
No, I feel like he got me into MMA, bro.
Oh.
I feel like I saw a black dude out there smashing it. I'm like, oh, who's this dude? And then he was also sponsored by Nike at the time. He was popular at the time, and then you know what happened with him. Yeah. Sorry, back to your question. You were asking about the GOAT depending on.
Sorry. So I mean, in that case, you have. I mean, he turned champion when he was like 21, I think, something like that, and then he stayed champion. Obviously. There was that, bump in the road.
Yeah.
But do you think that's enough to take away from the victories, or do you think that's been tainted?
Like that's the thing, bro. Because we don't know. He was also tested positive for a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? So like we don't. And this is when they started testing. Before they started testing.
Really testing?
No, bro. They don't really. MMA, bro.
Like
if you go back and watch the earlier MMA, you'll see like the body. Like just look at their figures. Like you can see like
these guys are jacked.
All of these guys are like on juice or something, bro. Especially if now the organization's not testing and the other dudes they're fighting are all on juice. Like this is the thing with John Jones. It's hard to like. I still consider him like the GOAT. Like for me, personally speaking, but it's also like can really consider him the GOAT because he's probably taking stuff.
True.
It's hard.
It taints everything.
It taints everything,
and that's the
bro.
sad thing after the grass.
His legacy, bro. Yeah,
definitely.
Do they also be testing for like weed and shit like that?
Not
Can you smoke weed while you fighting?
It depends. So like, excuse me. Pro, depending on the organization. For example, UFC. I think now USADA has given them an exemption. So now I think.
Yeah, athletes,
I think athletes are allowed to, but like different promotions might have a different testing system as well.
Yeah. We all know that they're doing nothing like that for you.
At base, you could probably say recovery.
Maybe, but like.
But I mean, that's even then, that's still a stretch. And
it's not. It's I'm comparison compared to like steroids. Yeah. Comparison in terms of recovery, you could either like you're telling me this guy's taking. You're telling me he tests positive for weed, so now. He's definitely taking it for recovery when you could have been taking something else for recovery. I think weed is like I don't see it as like a really performing enhancing
at all.
I'm sure maybe it could be
of course
potentially.
Just like that. That's like that American athlete where she also got tested for weed.
The gymnast,
the runner.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to her? She wasn't like, she didn't go to the Olympics or something.
Yeah, she couldn't go to the Olympics.
Yeah, imagine.
And that was a big.
The thing is, when you look at that, especially for a sprinter, like you're
and then like I feel like in like a couple of years time, that's not gonna mean nothing. Like in the next 10 years,
I feel
10,
like
15,
that's the sad thing.
It's gonna be like, damn, bro, she could have went. If now we're gonna,
and that's the sad thing, bro.
Wild.
Damn.
I have another question. Have you seen, experienced, or like heard of any illegal moves that have been done, or have any illegal moves been done on you, like eye gouging or like
illegal moves? Yeah, I mean, people do things. People do things.
Low blow.
Low blow. Yeah, that one. Low blow. People grab cages. Dude, the amount of guys I fought up who have like, I'm like picking them up and I'm about to like take them down and they grab, bro. People, especially when they know they're about to get slammed in the head. They're like, they start fighting like, hey, I'm staying on.
Yeah, it's just
exactly. It is. You can't help it, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nothing crazy. I think they were like. No, I've heard some stuff. I've heard of like dudes like putting like deep heat in their hands and stuff like that. Yeah. Like
that's
like
fucked up.
Like exactly. Imagine. Imagine now.
You just imagine if it just gets in your eye, bro. You fuck.
Imagine if I just do this, like even like a slap on your face, bro.
And DP goes in your eye,
bro. Now you're fighting me and the DP.
Yeah,
that's another fight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, guys are creative out there. Guys are creative. Yeah, guys are creative.
And in your gym, around your gym, have there been any injuries, like freak injuries, or what are the typical injuries that you go through with MMA? You know,
injuries. Maybe like a knee or an ankle here and there. Like maybe a shoulder. Yeah, shoulder.
Dislocation.
Yeah.
Have you gone through any crazy injuries like recently? Like ever broken some crazy, dislocated, fracture?
No, bro. The most serious thing I've had is my ears. Like I got like these cauliflower ears, bro. Yeah.
So what causes that at the grappling? And
friction,
shit?
Yeah. Grappling also could be striking. Just friction in the ear and then your cartilage.
Why did you like pop it?
No, you don't pop it. So what happens is actually, your skin here and your cartilage, it separates when you get collie. So then it fills with blood. As it becomes almost it looks like a bubble. And eventually you keep draining it and keep draining it. Then your ear just calcifies and just gets harder. So now it's like a rock.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Just kind of like calloused.
Calcified, but like nothing crazy.
I don't know, like what does your mom or your family think about this? Like do they be like, we don't want you fighting,
nah,
it's so
dude,
dangerous.
my parents are super supportive.
Oh, they fuck with it.
Yeah,
she's not scared for you or anything like that.
No, of course, it's my mom, bro. Like you don't want to see your kid fighting.
You don't want to see your kid.
Does she watch any of your fights?
Yeah.
She's on the edge.
She does.
But does she? Okay.
Nah, but she sometimes when family's over, she'll put it on like YouTube. Hey.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, flexing like that.
Yeah. So it's like that's cool.
Well, especially if you're on a 5-fight winning streak.
Hey, say that again.
You know what I'm saying?
You wanna show that highlight reel.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No. But parents are super supportive of it. So yeah, I'm lucky in that aspect.
That's dope, bro. Because not everyone's parents are like that.
Oh, dude, especially fighting.
Yeah.
Especially like fighting. I think like it's the more and more I learn of it, just from the outside looking in. It's really fighting, boxing included as well. It's just it's a different sport from any other sport in that combat sport. So it's just like it's a whole lot more, but it's you gotta respect I suppose everybody that goes out there and does it.
No, 100%.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Big shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you. So tell us where can they catch you? When's your next fight? What you got coming up next?
I don't actually really know what's coming up next besides Worlds, but I'll probably be competing next week. I think there's a jiu-jitsu competition next week.
Where's it gonna be? Let them know.
Zulu Sub Kings. Hey, shout out to Sub Kings, by the way. So I might do that. I'm competing in other things besides MMA. I'll do jiu-jitsu and stuff like that just to stay active as well.
Just to,
you know what I'm saying? Refine the skills.
Competition mindset.
Exactly. Just get the competition in. So I'm still like, I'm not fighting, but I'm doing something. I'm staying active. And then, like I said, bro, Alpha versus one of you guys, please hit me up, bro.
For sure.
Let me scrap for that title.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to fight whoever. Just let me know.
Call out.
Send me the location.
Yeah.
And thanks again, guys. This is really cool.
This was dope as hell, bro. This was fucking dope, bro.
Super cool.
Shout out for pulling up on us, bro.
Of course, bro. Thank you guys.
For sure.
Hope to get you back soon.
Base Academy, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got your boy Thimna, Thozi, Pod right in the building. We out.